John. John, yes.
That which is born of the flesh is flesh, and that which is born of the spirit is spirit.
So, if I am born again, I am born of the spirit. Every born again believer should know and accept that because he is born again, he is a spirit being. You are a spirit being. And being a spirit being means that you operate from your spirit. Now, Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12. And in 1 Corinthians chapter 10, 3 to 5.
Ephesians chapter 6, 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places.
So for some come mind you.
Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places.
So the Bible is saying we are not dealing with what? Flesh and blood, that is human, natural. But we are dealing with spiritual forces. Go to 2 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 3 to 5.
For though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through God to the pulling down of strongholds.
So here he's saying that though we walk in the flesh, but we do not war after the flesh. That means we war after the spirit. And though you are a human being, but your engagement is with the spiritual as a believer. That is why in the wisdom of God, he made us spirit beings in human body, so that we can deal with spiritual things when it comes to spiritual engagements. Then we will deal with natural things when it comes to natural things. So you should know that as a believer, you are born of the spirit and you are a spiritual being. And therefore, there are many things God requires that you do from your spirit. From your spirit. Look at Romans chapter 1, verse 9.
Romans 1, verse 9. For God is my witness, whom I serve with my spirit in the gospel of the Son, that without ceasing I make mention of you always in my prayers.
So, God is my witness, whom I serve what? With my spirit. So, this Christian life, there's a place where we do things with our spirit, which means with our heart in faith. With our heart in faith. With our inner being, which is our spirit being. Now, every believer, when you get born again and you become a Christian, you are supposed to be alive spiritually. Because when you get born again, it is your spirit that is born. Now, when a believer dies, when a Christian dies, the body is buried. But the spirit that got born again and became the child of God goes to God. Now, so on earth here, when we get born again, our spirit is regenerated to commune with God, to fellowship with God, and to serve God. I've used three words there: to commune, to fellowship, and to serve. All these things are done by your spirit. That's why if you're a believer, you should make sure that the things you do are things you do with your heart in faith. With your heart in faith. Now, when you do that, you are operating in the spirit realm. To operate in the spirit realm is not doing something strange. No, it is believing what you are doing and doing it out of a sincere and a genuine heart. If you do that, though it might be a natural thing you are doing, it is converted into the spirit realm. Many people that there are natural things we do, but if we believe in them and do them by faith, then the natural thing is converted into a spiritual thing. You see, if somebody lay hands on you and in his heart he believes what the Bible says,